Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Hope Wesley, the Mile Mouth, and today on Suki Nihon we are reviewing and looking at Gravity Falls Season 2, Episode 2, Into the Bunker. Well, this one is pretty good, actually. You've got a little bit of a Wendy and Dipper bonding, and finally getting some closure on that whole Wendy Dipper thing. Well, some closure on it. There's quite a bit of great stuff in here. The little cold opening with Wendy and Dipper, and they're sitting there discussing like a terrible movie that they're watching, and how zombies really aren't scary when you've already faced off against them. A reference to a previous episode. Pretty good. Oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering, a winky frown means I regret you. That's what that means. Just in case, like, Wendy's character's like, what does a winky frown even mean? It means I regret you. Or I regret a breakup. That's what that means. Anyways, there's some really great lines in there. I love the part where Mabel's all like, oh, let me put on my skepticals. And, yeah. Anyways, what happens here is now that they know that there's hidden stuff inside the journal, Dipper goes looking for more stuff about the author. He finds a bunker hidden in a tree, and you have Dipper, Wendy, Seuss, and Mabel finding this hidden bunker and a terrifying shape shifter. Dun dun dun. A couple things. Couple really great lines. There's this one about like, I miss orange juice. Also, there's also a bit in there where okay, what is it with children and locking other children in closets? There's like, this is something that I guess they did during the 80s and 90s, where like, oh, such and such person likes this person isn't being honest about their feelings, so let's lock them in a closet together or in some type of room together to try and get them to express their feelings. Seriously, what do kids at that age really think's going to happen there? It's like, do they realize that that's inappropriate? And I guess they don't. Nowadays it's like, oh, I'm gonna lock them in a private chat together. No. I don't know. That's a bit of culture that never made any sense to me. Even as a kid, I was just, that doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, the shapeshifter at one point turns into the hide behind from the Gravity Falls shorts, which at some point we'll get to those. We'll do like those as their own little block, because they're like a minute or two long, and that's one of those things where you could just go pile them all together. They'd be one episode. Pretty decent stuff. There's a couple things. There's some basic shapeshiftery stuff, and there's a really great little sequence near the end when Dipper does finally tell Wendy, you know, he's like, oh, I still have a crush on you, all this stuff. And she's like, sure, he knew. And she does let him down kind of gently, which is good. And that's kind of how it is, you know. I mean, sometimes stuff just needs to be okay. People just need to be like, no, not ready for this. Just take all that stuff, put it over here, leave it be for a bit. Time heals and changes things. Oh, in the bunker, they find a laptop that, well, Seuss finds a laptop. It turns out that might belong to the author. And there we go. We've got, like, our first big step toward that. Overall, decent episode. Some really great interaction between the characters. I really liked that. And it was worthwhile. A lot of what happens here is important. And, it was a good episode. What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up.